gotta do all this shit. Gotta get this wig to work. This makeup took a long time, but I think I like it. I don't know. Oh, hi, my little harmonies! This week is a RuCap of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 5, Episode 1. Now, warning, this episode does contain spoilers and elimination results, so if you don't want to know who sashayed, don't watch further until you see it. And then you definitely want to come back. And let me say, this is the season of the fish. Some might be flounders and other ones might be angelfish, but you know what? They are nipping at the other girls in the ocean and they are turning it out. So, as I said, this week we're doing a RuCap of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 5, and we are all gagging at the girls because we were so excited. And my section that I'm going to get to cover is the outfits. I also did a little bit of the makeup covering too because I thought that's what I was doing at first. I don't know why, but yes. Enough about me. Let's move on to the RuCap. I have my notes here. I actually took a whole bunch and then they got deleted somehow, so then I had to do them again. I was so mad. And I didn't focus too much on their walk-in outfits, I focused more on the runway. Now, some people, they turned it out, you expected them to turn it out, and you know they're going to turn it out. And others, you were kind of disappointed, and if you're at least me, you were disappointed by some of them. So, let's go one by one. Roxxxy Andrews, the only cute boy of this season, in my opinion, and I think she is gorgeous. She did a very nice, gorgeous punk couture look, and it wasn't too goth or scary, it was like fashion. So it was like very much like something Pink would do on the red carpet, I think. Just a little bit darker, but I loved it. It was really gorgeous, and I definitely think she was one of the top looks. Coco Montrese. Now, I loved the Director Comb boobs. I thought it was very Madonna and very Marilyn, just like she said. But it was really cute, the cinema head reel piece. But it did get kind of busy, and I'm not sure if it lost the couture. Serena Cha-Cha. Now this girl, her name is Cha-Cha, and she can move, but she looked busted and beyond. I was gagging in a bad way. I couldn't understand why she looked like that. Her wig was just, I don't even know. And then her face looked like a boy. And again, of course, we don't claim to be professionals, you know, and I might be wrong for reading this girl, but if you're on RuPaul's Drag Race, I really think you gotta step your game up. I'm not ready for RuPaul's Drag Race, and you don't see me trying to get on the show yet. But if you think you're good for the show, you gotta turn it out, hunty. You do. I mean, you can't just do that. I hated the chest piece up here. I didn't think it worked, and that was definitely my bottom two. Penetration. Now, I love the name. I love the fact that a big girl tried to show some skin. Finally, something different than just a moo-moo. But, like the judges said, the contour did look kind of like a sideburn. I did think the colors were pretty, but they were pretty similar to Roxxxy, and that made me wonder, because if you look at it, they both kind of had that same feel going on, so I'm not sure what happened, but I did see some similarities. And her pads, let me tell you, her pads were awful. Mine, oh, it was like deja vu for Melody. Those pads, oh my gosh, pads look awful if you don't do them right, and that's why I trimmed my bitches up, because they don't look cute at all. No. Lynesha Sparx, this girl, oh my gosh, beautiful as a boy, just not my type. And then that outfit, wallpaper, oh my gosh, that girl turned it out. She was my favorite look of the night. She looked beyond gorgeous. Serena Cha-Cha, beyond busted. Lynesha Sparx, beyond gorgeous. And she did a Manila Luzon shoe headpiece. Ha couture, bitches. Designer shoes. I loved it. J. Jolie. She has a great personality to non-queens. She can get really bitchy and really reedy to the other queens, and I don't know if they always deserve that. And I don't really think she looks too much different than a boy. I mean, she's very feminine looking as a boy. So as a drag queen, she still kind of looks like that boy thing. So she's not in my top looks. I love rainbow stuff, but it just didn't match with her beautiful red sequin outfit. I didn't think it matched, and she wanted to show personality, and that's good, but now she knows what she can and can't do and shouldn't do. Alaska Thunderfuck. That's right, I said the F word on live YouTube. Saran wrap dipped in tie-dye was my note. I expected more from Alaska. I don't think she's very... I don't think she's ever... She does remind me of a bad Sharon Needles, and that's a problem because Sharon Needles is just one, and I know everyone's comparing her to her, but they have similar styles, and Alaska I don't think is at the level of Sharon Needles, unfortunately. Not to mention, she quit the photo challenge. If you're gonna quit, after you try to get on that season like 5 times, and then you just quit the photo challenge, girl, get under the water and pose your bitch ass off. That's what you gotta do. You have to pose. Now, again, I need to point out, reality TV, we don't know exactly what happens. You know, when they film you, they might ask you things and then just edit it to make you look awful. And that really does happen. So, from what I see, she was a quitter. But who knows with reality television. Ivy Winters. She was very pretty. Like, very nice and flowy, but at points it reminded me of a maternity dress, and I don't think that's what you want to do on RuPaul's Drag Race, unless that's the challenge, which they have done. Vivian Panay, amazing fish. She does have a strong jaw. She's not fish like Juju or Manila, but for her strong jaw, she was gorgeous. She was serving J-Lo. I really thought that could be a red carpet dress. I did. She didn't seem to do too much to it, so I guess that's maybe why she was safe, but she looked stunning. Alyssa Edwards. I love the bobby cut. That was cute. I'm not sure if she stole ideas from the other queens like they claim to on Untucked, but if you're around like 13 other girls and you're all designing something, at some point someone's going to be doing sequins and feathers and ruffles. They're just going to happen. You know, that's like a drag queen's go-to. And you just have to customize it. I don't think she really looked like anybody else. I thought she looked kind of cute. But I didn't like the little random like leg scarf thing. I didn't think that made much sense. The colors especially. I do think she has a bad personality. I think she is really, really bitchy. But again, reality TV, you never know. Detox. Detox is like head honcho bitch, and she knows it. I actually tweeted her, I said, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the huntiest of them all, or something like that. But I didn't like the really long, thin train. I didn't think that worked, but she did look gorgeous in the purple. But I expected more from her based on her Bumblebee photo shoot outfit she was serving in that fish tank. Huh, fish in a fish tank. I guess that's where that might have challenge came from. Didn't think of that. Yes, so I expected more from her on the runway, but she looked wonderful. Jinx Monsoon. She reminded me of Cirque du Soleil curtains, the ones that they would like wrap themselves up in and like flip around and all those things. She had like 4 hanging down from her arms, and it just wasn't the style that I would like, but it was different than the other girls, so I give her credit for that one. Honey Mahogany. The coloring of her dress was very expected based on her name, Honey Mahogany, because it was very gold and bronze looking. I didn't really think the headpiece matched though too much because it was so busy and then it was just like simple. So I think she should have done some more evening out. But again, brand new to this, so who am I to judge too much, right? Monica Beverly Hills. I don't think she's ready. I don't think her or Serena are ready. I don't think her outfit was very couture. It reminded me of a fruit, like a Housewives meets a fruit. And then she's talking about how she wasn't sure she wanted to be here until the other girl talked to her. Girl, this is a commitment. No one knows what goes on that show until you're on there. If you want that title of superstar drag queen and all those things, you need to turn it out. You need to have belief in yourself. Like Ru says, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love somebody else? But if you can't believe in yourself and know that you can do it, how are you expected to? So I don't see her staying very long. So the top looks were Alaska Thunderfuck, which I don't really understand how, Roxxxy Andrews, and of course, Lynesha Sparx. The winner was Roxxxy Andrews, and I think Lynesha Sparx should have won. Roxy looked amazing, but what Lynesha did with that dress with wallpaper and that shoulder piece, stunning. Loved it. And the bottom too. Now, this was Serena Chacha, no surprise, and Penetration. Penetration could have won if for one thing. Learn the damn words, girl. Learn the words. You can't turn around and act like you don't know the words because you don't know the words and do that old drag queen trick, and you dance very manly. You know, I don't think the femininity was there. Is that the word, femininity? Serena turned it out on lip sync. She looked busted as hell doing it, but she turned it out. So if she doesn't improve, she's going to be gone next week. I hope you liked this RuCap, and although we're not going to be doing this each week on this channel, I plan on doing a RuCap, maybe in drag, maybe not, on my own channel, SlimShany08. Thank you so much for watching The Daily Drag, and 100 subscribers, we reached it. That's awesome, and we hope to keep going, so thank you so much, and Melody loves you. Mwah.